can I talk to you for a second? May I speak to you for 1 second? I recorded this video already. My old file got corrupted. Today we're talking Sixers, Celtics. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. Yes, I can. I love the Celtics. Sixers. Ooh, my bad. Ooh, no. Oh, no. I like the Sixers. I can believe it. Look, Celtics fans, I know you're mad. I get it. I get it. Giannis is not in the playoffs, okay? I get it. But my GOAT VJ Edgecombe is, hey, he's still here. I don't care. Find someone else to like. I don't give a shit. Root for someone else, Celtics fans. Look, the Sixers played great yesterday. They played great basketball. And let me just emphasize Joel Embiid real quick. Let me just give him his flowers. This man has been injured for too long. And he's been battling too much. I can't imagine how depressing that would be. You know Joel Embiid loves the game of basketball. You know he does. You know how depressing it would be to be injured all the damn time? And I got it. Same thing with Anthony Davis. You don't understand. These poor guys are trying to play, trying to put on a show, trying to do what they love. And they're injured. You guys are making fun of them? That's not cool. Now I'm not gonna lie. The video I made the other day about the Sixers, I was also saying the same thing. Embiid was slow. Maxey and VJ Edgecombe needed a faster pace offense to keep, he needed to keep up with them. It worked. It worked. Game 5, 6, and 7, it worked. Okay? Joel Embiid put up 30 points yesterday in a Game 7. He has redeemed himself officially. I know this is round 1, but I'm overreacting here. He has redeemed himself from any negative comments that he's ever had before. Okay, that he's a playoff choker, he doesn't do this. He's not like that. He doesn't have that dog in him. He hyperextended his knee, maybe, twice. Neemias Queta fell on his knee. Maxey fell on his knee, full speed. Grown-ass 200-pound men, Queta's probably like 300-pound, fell on his knee. What did he do? Not 2 minutes later, he dove for a loose ball. They were up by like 8 at that point, but he dove for a loose ball. Did he need to? No. But he dove for a loose ball. Joel Embiid, my bad. As somebody who has talked shit before about your injuries or your maybe the couple of years ago where you're crying after the playoffs, I get it now. I've matured. My bad, Joel Embiid. Anyways, Tyrese Maxey, he played great. Let's be real, he played great. A little bit too passive, especially in the first couple quarters. But hey, he was letting his team and Joel Embiid get in the rhythm of things. We know damn well Tyrese Maxey can come in any situation, any type of rhythm, any type of speed, and he will implement himself and adapt. That's just the type of player and leader Tyrese Maxey is. And I love that for VJ Edgecombe, that he has people like Embiid and Maxey, Paul George, to learn that from. That is great. That is great. Let's talk about VJ. I know I just skipped over Maxey. I'll get back to him. Let's talk about VJ Edgecombe, my GOAT. I don't know what to tell you. What would the result have been had Cooper Flagg or had Concanopoulos been in his shoes yesterday, technically? Would they have hit 5 threes? I don't think Con would have, and I know that's crazy to say, because that's kind of his thing, but I don't think Con would have. Against a better defense and what he got shut out with in the play-in, I don't think he would have. Cooper Flagg, maybe having that 4th shot-creating option might have helped the Sixers, but them threes that VJ Edgecombe, he needed to be there, and he hit in crunch time. VJ Edgecombe hit them threes. Would Cooper Flagg would have? I don't think so. Would Concanopoulos, would he have hit those threes? I don't think so. But VJ hit him because he has that confidence that you can't teach. He has that will to go on that you cannot teach. This man is 20 years old. Game 7. 2-seeded Celtics. Sure, they're a little bit broken, but 2-seeded Celtics. Great defense. And he dropped 20 points on him. He's a rookie. He plays like he's played in the NBA for 5 years. He plays like he's not really a vet, but a vet. 5-year vet. Do not forget that Tyrese Maxey is only 25. Once Joel Embiid goes, which, hey, Thanks for teaching me, Joel Embiid. Maybe they make a little finals run this year. Maxey, Edgecombe have a at least 8-year future together. 8 years before Maxey's decline, natural decline of age. Let's be real. That's a scary ass 8 years. I don't know the type of leap that VJ is going to take next year. What cup? Nobody can see that. I think eventually he'll be an all-star. I think eventually he might be in superstar talks as that it factor. That it factor. You can't just give off to anybody. You can't just teach to anybody. This motherfucker winked at the camera in the playoff series against a 2 seed as a rookie. You can't just do that to anybody. You can't just be anybody and do shit like that. Watch this video in 5 years when VJ Edgecombe has made his 3rd All-Star team and he and Maxey are in the finals again. And I will replay this video again. I got you. One more thing about Embiid. It seems unethical that Joel Embiid draws these fouls so... It takes a certain finesse to draw fouls like that. He got Neemias Queta, his only competition on the Celtics floor. Only competition. He got him into foul trouble within 2 quarters. Mazzulla had to sub Queta out multiple times because of a foul. When 3, 4, and 5 hit, sub him out. We need Queta in the 4th quarter. So why the fuck does he have 4 fouls in the 3rd quarter? Joel Embiid, that's why. Joel Embiid drew fouls on him. He knows how to draw fouls on people. And he's smart like that. Basketball IQ is underrated with Joel Embiid. He knows Queta is the only physical defender that they have on that court besides Jaylen Brown that could even compete with him. The Sixers defense last night was amazing. Joel Embiid, even though he can't even walk fast, he was shuffling on offense, getting to the free throw line, kind of pulling up, take a little midi. But on defense, I'm not gonna lie, it seems like he's a liability. If you've seen him guarding the perimeter, he's not keeping up with them. He has to foul. There's one point where Payton Pritchard got on him, and he made him spin twice, and then Joel Embiid recovered. Payton Pritchard couldn't take the 3. They didn't make that. They didn't score on that possession, I don't think. That's crazy. That's really crazy. Let me talk about Paul George. He almost made me cry last night. Damn near. He looked like Indiana Pacer Paul George for a little bit there. He hit a little nasty step back 3. I think he only dropped like 14 points. I'm not going to exaggerate too much. But a couple of the few ISO possessions that he had where they would kind of just shove it off to him at 8 or 7 seconds left in the clock because Tyrese Maxey just couldn't score and then Joel Embiid was tired in the corner. Paul George, boom, tween, mid-range. Like, you should have seen it. If you didn't watch the game, I need you to watch those clips. He looked like MVP G again. And it was great. The Sixers having that 3rd scorer, kind of whenever he wants to show up, it's nice. He looked like not just Pacers Paul George, maybe not. Yeah, that's a little exaggerating. But he looked like the Paul George that people expected him to be when he first joined the Philadelphia 76ers. They are calling him PEDP. PEDP. Stupid. All right, Celtics fans. I'm not going to go easy on you because you are the 2 seed and you lost to the 7 seed. You guys lost to Tyrese Maxey. Nothing bad to say about him. A rookie. A washed up former MVP candidate. And a guy with no shoulder, knee, and hip. But hey, it was a good series. It was great. I watched almost every game. The ones I could. Jaylen Brown. Shout out Jaylen Brown. He did everything he possibly could. Leaning into mid-range jump shots to get the fouls, made the free throw. That's just part of basketball. Nobody's foul baiting. That's part of basketball. And he did what he could. I got to give respect to Jaylen Brown. He had his second best teammate out. Jason Tatum didn't play because of his knee. And a lot of people were saying, oh, why didn't Tatum play? He just didn't want it bad enough. No, motherfucker. He just got back from Achilles injury. Let's be real. He just got back from his Achilles. He's recovering. That exact same leg, I'm pretty sure, too. If I were him, if I were the coaching staff, if I were everybody around Jason Tatum, oh no, you're good, bro. You don't have to play. You just got back from an Achilles injury. You're fine. Yeah. I don't know if the Celtics have much to do this offseason. Maybe they just run it back. Try to sign everyone else. Try to sign everyone they can. Jason Tatum's going to be back working out this offseason. Derek White, I'm going to need you to work on that efficiency. I don't know what's going on. I'll ask him later. I'll call him up later. Derek White, I don't know what's going on, man. And shout out to Mias Keita. Even though he was in foul trouble for a lot of the game, he was the only player who could consistently even defend or do anything about Joel Embiid. Mias Keita, you should have been probably in MIP talks, and I think you really showed that in this playoff series. Congrats to Mias Keita, congrats to Jaylen Brown, but let me talk about next round and how I'm going to watch every single game, and I'm going to watch them twice. It's going to be such a good fucking matchup. Knicks, Sixers. If we get the Knicks that we saw in Game 6 and Game 5, I would be fucking ecstatic. And if we get the Sixers that we saw last night and Game 6, oh, come on. That's going to be the best series in this entire playoffs. Let's be real. Got Cat versus Joel Embiid. They kind of have former beef. We went against each other in Twitter and Instagram a couple years back. 2 all-star guards, 2 all-star bigs. I don't really know who VJ can match up against. I guess he's gonna be. I'm gonna guess he's gonna be with OG Anunoby. They both kind of have that serious look to them. VJ versus OG for whatever reason. Maybe because their names both have only 2 letters in them. VJ, OG. It's gonna be a great series. Let's be real. Anybody says, oh, it should have been the Celtics. Nah, this is way better. And I'm not just saying that because I've been watching these 2 teams the closest. This is going to be way better. This is going to be awesome. And I can't wait to watch every game. Whoever wins this matchup is going to the finals. Knicks or Sixers, I'll be happy with either one. And from there, I can't say anything. Because I don't know about you, but this Thunder team's looking crazy. This shit's ridiculous. They need to nerf the Thunder. Take away 5 picks. For what reason? No idea. Just cuz.